in the morning, he'd take us out there, and it was just the most amazing thing. And then we'd get a bunch of fish. We'd come back. We'd trade for mangoes or coconuts or whatever, and that's what we would eat. And it was super chill. And then my dad, he lived in the capital. So, like, I'd chill in the capital. Like, I'd get a taste of both, you know, from being, like, either in the bush or, you know, in the city. But I used to love it. At first, I hated it because I'm like, you know, I'm coming from over here. So I'm just like, oh, my God, this fucking sucks. You know, all I got's my PlayStation. And then I was just like, man, fuck the PlayStation. I want to go fishing. I want to go do all this cool shit. I want to go, like, I want to go to the rainforest, you know, and check all this stuff out. And then once I started seeing that stuff, that was cool. And then, you know, I started hanging out with other Puerto Rican kids that were into punk rock and stuff like that. And that was pretty awesome, you know, to see that there was like a little punk scene over there. So that was kind of chill.
There's a little scene over there, man. Like, it's funny. I got a friend who's into like hardcore and stuff like that, and he lived over in Puerto Rico for a while. And he's like, "Dude, you got to open up a Lucky 13 in Puerto Rico." I'm like, maybe, but dude, I did look on liquor license over there. It's dirt fucking cheap.
Yeah.
You can open up something so easy over there.
Even property is cheap as fuck over there.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying to my girl. I'm like, you know, maybe someday we'll buy a little fucking house in Puerto Rico. I'm totally down. So I'm trying to learn Spanish right now.
Open a Lucky 13, bro, in every fucking state.
Yeah, we're trying, man. We're trying. We're trying Florida now, and it's fucking not easy. So
How do you say Lucky 13 in Spanish? Anyway.
I guess, I mean, it would be like suerte but I don't know. I would have to Google translate that one because my Spanish is a little rusty. Even though it was my first language, I became very Americanized. Pero es 13. 13 is 13, so it would be like 13 I don't know, something like that, something with suerte. So, you know, I would have to definitely Google translate that one, you know?
We'll get the answer before the end of the day.
Yeah. So somebody will chime in with it or something. I don't know.
It's fucking beautiful over there, man.
I've been there once in my life, and I almost did not come back.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing.
It's chill, man. It's really, really chill. And Puerto Ricans are just like chill people. They're very like friendly people. Like they're always cooking. They're always got like a beer, you know, like it's just, they're totally different than the Puerto Ricans here. That's for sure.
That's what the fuck I said when I got.
Oh, 100%. And listen, they don't love the New York Puerto Ricans either. Because I was like,
they're all Bronx Ricans out here.
yeah, like I actually fucking, I met some dude over there, and you know, I was in the fucking bar, so I bought a little something while I was over there, and I was like, yo, is this good? And he's like, shit. He's like, I ain't no fucking New York Rican motherfucker. I'm like, all right, bro. All right.
Oh, shit.
All right. I was like, relax. I'm just on vacation.
No, it's an insult to them because, like, to them, they feel like, you know, like they don't represent the island well or something like that. Like, my grandpa was like that all the time. My grandpa was like hardcore about it. He's like, hey, you got to represent us well. You know, you gotta act right, you know, and stuff like that. And, you know, my grandma, too. My grandma was very, very strict about that. I mean, my grandma, she was awesome. Like, she was really, like, ahead of her time. Like, my grandma liked Black Flag, which I thought was crazy. Yeah. She thought punk rock was really interesting, you know, which I couldn't believe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, and she had a big influence on my life too. Like, you know, she was a big wrestling fan. She used to go to the Garden to see Bruno Sammartino and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. So it was really cool. You know, she made me a Yankee fan too. So, you know, she took me, made me, you know, rice and beans and fried chicken and all that stuff. And we'd go see the Yankee games. And it was awesome. So
She's still around?
No, she passed. She passed some time ago, but she's always with me, man. Like, you know, definitely, like, you know, I always got Mommy Irma with me. So, you know, yeah, man, definitely positive influence. And one of the first people I remember at the time, because she was blind, and I dyed my hair bright pink. So everybody in my family's like, oh my God, this fucking guy, look at the way you look, man, this and that. My grandma was like, I like his hair because I could actually see where he is. So that's kind of cool, you know, like, because, you know, she was like, she could only see the pink, like blur. But she knew that was me, you know. So anytime she was next to the pink blur, she knew it was me, you know, and that was really cool.
So when you were out there in Puerto Rico, though, I imagine when your grandfather and grandmother, did you have TV there or shit? It was like, nope, get up in the morning, get on the fucking boat, let's go, do everything.
There was very little TV time,
That's
you know?
cool.
And like I said, I went over there with my PlayStation. They're like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is it? They were like, what kind of VCR is this? And I was just like, you know, like, I'm like, no, it's not. And they're like, yeah, whatever it is, just put it away. We're going out, you know? Nice. Like, you know, and we would just constantly go out and we would hike and we would just like, he took me to Venezuela in a boat too. That was really cool.
No shit.
Yeah, we went to Caracas because he knew people there. My grandpa was a merchant marine, and he had this gnarly scar going across his stomach, and he got into like some fight with some dude, and like he's like, yeah, the other guy died. And I was like, damn. Like, you know, I was like, did you kill him? He's like, I'm not gonna talk about that. You know, and like, but he had that gnarly scar across his stomach. So he would always just go and like do whatever. And there was like so many like little private islands that we would just go to. We'd go out there. He would cook some fish. We'd chill there, you know. We'd like drink beer and he'd be like, don't tell your mom, you know. And then like we'd just go back and just hang out. So it was like always an experience, and I was always doing something. And it just, it like I said, at first I hated it.
Right.
But like after a while I was like, man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like getting away from the city, getting away from all that, you know, understanding the island, getting to know my culture a little bit better too. You know, that was really, really big for me. And I'm eternally grateful to my parents for it, you know, even though at the time I was like, send me home, I don't want to be here, you know.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool. I had a blast. And then I got kids into Slayer in Puerto Rico too, so that was pretty awesome.
Nice.